Happy holidays. It is time. Once again, my great friend, Brian Mixologist extraordinaire from Belvedere is here.
Yes.
And we're here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to give you the Christmas spirit drink of the day, because Belvedere is the official Christmas spirit of the holiday season.
I love it. And I didn't get the memo about the hat. I let Santa borrow mine. So hopefully he brings it back December 25th. But good to see you, my friend. How are you? How are things?
Things are great, man. It's already December. It's crazy. The year has flown by, but not really. So thankfully, we are making some amazing, tasty drinks to get us through this last month of 2020. And what's the first one we're doing here? Is it a Grapefruit Crush?
Yeah, so this cocktail is called a Grapefruit Crush. Basically, it kind of has the principles of like a smash, a Grapefruit Smash. What it is basically what you want to do is, like, if you were making a whiskey smash, you would take all your ingredients and kind of smash it into the bottom instead of using the juice. We're going to do the same thing with this grapefruit here, because there's a ton of grapefruit flavor on the outside of this. So I'm going to take half of this. I'm going to cut it into a couple big chunks. I'm going to throw 2 chunks into the shaker. And it's going to give us this awesome grapefruit flavor. And to make it kind of holiday season-y, I'm going to top it off with some honey and some cinnamon, which kind of really is perfect for the holiday season. All right. So what you want to do is find yourself a nice grapefruit like this here. I like to kind of just, get rid of the top. Just get rid of the top here, just like that.
Yep.
And give me I kind of like to put aside a nice little half piece of grapefruit here. That'll work for grapefruit garnish. Then you're going to kind of just, this works just, again, kind of just straight down the center here. Put this rest of this aside. And, one grapefruit is good for like 3 cocktails. Like, you don't need to use one whole big grapefruit for one cocktail. So I've got like these, kind of that size of a chunk of grapefruit right there. I'll put that right into my shaker like thus. Then I'm going to go ahead and get all those oils and grapefruit flavor that I was talking about out by giving it a nice little muddle. If you don't have like a big bad muddler like this, don't worry about it. You can use like a wooden spoon or something like that. Just something to squash the grapefruit.
Then we're going to use some silverware or some plasticware here from leftover from lunch. Leftover from lunch.
I was actually doing a couple of videos a while back, and there were people like, "Why, I don't have all this stuff." So I went into my kitchen to find things, and yeah, you can use stuff like that. If you don't have a shaker, you can use like a plastic thing, a leftover food thing. That works really well too. Just get inventive with it. And then we're gonna do some honey syrup. In case you are wondering what honey syrup is, it's really just 2 parts honey to 1 part water. So if you were to do 2 parts honey, 2 ounces of honey, you would do 1 ounce of water, and you're left with kind of looking like that. The reason we do that is because if you just take straight honey and you put it in the shaker with a piece of ice, it's just going to take that honey and it's going to make a big hard ball on the bottom, and you're not going to get a lot of honey flavor. So
we want more liquid consistency on this.
Yeah, we want bees work hard for this stuff. You know how much a bee produces? A bee produces less than a 1/4 tablespoon of honey in its entire life. All right.
I respect the bee.
Yeah. So we're going to do about a 1/4 ounce of honey, just because the grapefruit's already really kind of sweet. But to kind of bring out the real bright citrus, we're going to do a 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, just like that. And then, of course, the key ingredient, the all-natural, no sugar added, 100% Polski rye Belvedere. If that sounds like a lot, well, it's very simply made, but it has a big, beautiful, bold character flavor to it. Yes, your vodka has flavor. In the case of Belvedere, we have notes of vanilla, star anise, and a pepper finish. You want to put about 1.5 ounces into your shaker, just like that.
No additives, I've heard.
No additives. It's simply just rye and water, and that's it. All the flavor that you get is from our rye. We love our rye. It's absolutely outstanding. No additives is a big thing, because in the vodka world, you're allowed to add up to 100 milliliters of sugars, glycerin to a bottle of vodka and not tell anybody about it. Because we're made in Poland, it's illegal. We can't do that. So now we're just going to add some ice to our shaker. And an ice cube to our glass.
Oh, yeah, this smells refreshing, Brian.
Yeah, real nice. Before we shake, actually, let's go ahead and just get a little bit of cinnamon. Not a lot, just a little bit, because we're gonna also put cinnamon on top. All right, and then when you're ready, just shake this. Get the angst of the day out.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Okay. Best part.
Yes. That's the way to do it.
I think my form's gotten better over the months.
I gotta tell you, you've improved. It looks like you've been practicing.
Very much so. Very much so.
So then we're just gonna strain this right over the top of our ice, like thus. And then we're gonna take our nice garnish that we made earlier, right here, and slide it right down on top of the glass. And then just, a little Christmas kiss, just one of those.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. Was that for good luck? That was for good luck.
I mean, but yeah, this has kind of like those refreshing kind of like summer notes to it, but the cinnamon and grapefruit actually kind of make this nice winter cocktail. Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean you have to drink hot. Like, it's okay. The Belvedere will warm you up a little bit. But there you have it.
It's a treat. Cheers. Let's take a sip.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Oh my goodness. That is.
Yeah. And if
you're
you have
right with the cinnamon. The cinnamon really brings that wintry vibe and feel. I love it.
Wow. It's one of my favorite drinks. It's super simple to make. And again, because we use honey instead of something like simple syrup, this is a very low sugar cocktail. Of course, there's no added sugar in Belvedere. It's just when you're using the best ingredients on the planet, you got to also use the best ingredients in your glass, and you end up with a spectacular, beautiful Belvedere cocktail.
Name the drink again, one more time.
This is the Grapefruit Smash.
Grapefruit Smash. We know what smashes are. We play them on our radio station. Now we can drink them as well. See what I did there? But listen, this is super simple to make. The ingredients are obviously Belvedere vodka, some grapefruit, a little cinnamon, some honey. You basically have everything like already at home. So I didn't have to pick up anything else except an extra bottle of Belvedere for when I finish this. So there it is.
Absolutely.
Brian, thank you so much. Grapefruit Smash. Thumbs up.
Cheers. Good to see you.